Hey everybody!
Okay, I've managed to create John in AI, and a little bit of me too. We're gonna have some fun on this episode. John has no idea what we're gonna be creating. We're gonna ask this new little happy hour with John and Sue ChatGPT, he's calling Chad, what we're gonna make. All right, so are you excited about that?
Mm-hmm.
I can tell. All right. So this is going to be fun. I'll put a link to this in the actual episode. So the first thing that we're going to do is give it some instructions. So I have it on my phone and I'm going to ask it. So I'm just going to press the microphone here. What can I make with what's in my bar? All right, sure thing. What are we working with? List the bottles, mixers, and anything else you've got in that bar of yours, and I'll whip up a cocktail or a mocktail that'll make you look like a mixology genius, okay? Or at very least, better than John, which, let's be honest, isn't a high bar. Told ya. All right, so what do we got? Hang on. I'm gonna say gin, limoncello, Aperol. Ooh, now that is a lineup with potential. You've got a gin, botanical and crisp, limoncello, sweet and citrusy, and Aperol, bitter and orangey. Let's turn that into a cocktail that'll make you look like a pro.
Do we have Aperol?
Know that. Okay, it's giving me a recipe. A bright, bittersweet, and refreshing sipper. Okay, so I'll wait until he's ready, and then we're gonna whip this up. You got it?
Oh, there it goes.
I'll make sure he's got it. Okay.
Yeah, should be enough.
All right. You're also going to need, according to the recipe, some lemon juice.
Okay, so in preparation for this, it's usually a safe bet that I'm going to need citrus of some kind. So I squeeze some lemons, squeeze some limes.
Alrighty.
I won on the lemon.
Okay, so go get the lemon. So this is kind of fun. So just so you're aware, what we can do with this app, and I'll show you how to do that later, you're going to be able to not only ask it cocktails based on what you have in your cupboard, but you'll also be able to find local happy hour places to go and also ingredients from local suppliers. So, all right, let's get started. You got to do 1 ounce of gin.
Okay, what's this called?
This is called the Golden Hour Spritz. And it
So
says,
should I use golden hour? I guess it's going off the color, so I better leave it with this.
okay, it says to fill a glass with ice. Add gin, limoncello, Aperol, and lemon juice, and stir well to chill. You can do it shaky if you like.
Do it how it says,
All right.
since it's my replacement.
It's not a replacement. It's going to be just you brought to life in AI, which I think is really hilarious.
Christ.
He even tells jokes. Okay, so 1 ounce gin.
Right, 1 ounce gin.
That's not very much. Oh, I guess it's all booze, isn't it?
I don't know. You've seen the recipe. I haven't. What else?
Okay, 1 ounce limoncello. Aperol. Does it sound good so far? And then 3/4 of an ounce Aperol. Look at you. It's almost like he turns into Nirvana right now. Okay. Do you have hopes for this or what?
Not really.
Oh, okay.
Although I'm liking it so far.
All right, good.
I mean, you put together something that, you know, if you had done gin and Kahlua and Midori or something, it might have been disastrous. But we're setting ourselves up for a bit of success here, I hope.
Oh, okay, good. All right. 2 ounces. So you're going to have 2 ounces of club soda or Prosecco if you want to be fancy, but we don't have Prosecco, do we?
No.
Do we have club soda?
Yeah,
Okay.
I think.
Well, good, because you're going to need it.
Okay, well, how much lemon juice?
Oh, sorry, 1/2 ounce.
1/2 ounce.
Well, it looks pretty. All right.
So I see where the golden hour thing comes from, I guess.
Kind of, sort of.
Does it have a garnish? We have lemons and limes.
You betcha.
Which?
Lemon.
Okay. I hope we have club soda, or else this is not going to be a usable take if we don't.
All right. And it has a little commentary after you do it. Go ahead. And just stir that baby up. So 2 ounces, you're just filling it right up.
Just eyeballing it.
Yeah, why not? Well, it looks good, hey?
Yeah, it looks kind of golden hour, doesn't it?
Yeah, you want to take it up and beat that? You have to stir and do everything today, don't you?
This is the drink that my replacement came up with.
It's not your replacement, it's you.
Yeah.
No, I literally learned from watching your videos, of which we have 300 of.
Jesus.
Okay, so boom, it says golden hour in a glass, sweet, bitter, and dangerously easy to sip. And then it gives you a little joke. John, I'd call it citrus sunset because, like my jokes, it's both smooth and slightly bitter. Sue, more like citrus regret if you keep naming things, hun. Good Lord. This is pathetic. How's it taste? What do you think?
It tastes
It doesn't tell you.
smooth and slightly bitter. Actually, it does taste slightly bitter.
Oh, that's actually pretty good.
It's kind of a refreshing sort of summery thing.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
we'll try this another time. And we'll give it some absolutely just off the wall ingredients and see what it comes up with.
Yeah, for sure. But now we need to do a mocktail version, right?
Oh yeah, can I give you a mocktail?
Yeah, it did, because mocktail too.
Oh, you looked it up.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
okay. What's this called?
I said, of course, we can't leave out the sober squad. Let's channel those same citrusy, bittersweet vibes into that, just without the booze. Okay, here we go. Oh, what is this? All the zesty refreshment, none of the oops. I texted my ex consequences. Alrighty. 1 ounce fresh lemon juice. And do the same thing. Fill the glass. Fill the glass with ice.
Oh, fill the glass with ice. Okay. I didn't know what kind of glasses we were using here, but
Okay.
we're using the Collins glasses that our friend Kyle had for Christmas.
They're pretty, eh? They got little gold.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
Do
So
you have any orange juice? 1 ounce orange juice. He's gonna have to go find an orange now. See, we should have told it that we didn't have an orange, but whatever. So you can tell whether you have.
yeah, we got an orange. One orange.
All right.
How much juice do we need?
We need 1 ounce.
Hopefully it should do it.
Okay. We shall see. He's cutting up an orange as we speak in the fridge. And I hope you have honey syrup. Just gonna say that right out of the gate. I know you do.
I have some. Actually, could you look in there? It would be in there on
Where?
the door.
Oh, okay. 1 second, folks.
If we do have any, I think I used it all.
What does it look like?
It's on the door. It's in a little plastic.
This thing?
Yeah, that's it.
Okay. All right.
Well, I think it's it. Make sure it's not egg white or something. Yeah, that's honey syrup. Okay, so how much lemon juice again?
That's orange.
I know, that's lemon.
Oh, 1 ounce fresh lemon juice.
Good God.
Aren't I pathetic?
Maybe I will let this thing replace me. So full ounce in this?
You
It was a
betcha.
half ounce in the other one.
1 ounce.
All right.
Yeah, so it says. And 1 ounce orange juice. And remember, it doesn't replace you. It learns from you. So you can actually use it to find old recipes that we've done. And you
Cool.
actually don't even have to watch the show. It'll actually read the show for you and tell you everything that's in it. Like just the highlights. All right, 3/4 ounce honey syrup, which what you do is mix equal parts honey and warm water.
I knew that,
All right,
which is probably how I made this, although I can't remember.
okay.
Let me taste it, just make sure. It was a while ago, right?
Yeah, that's fine.
It was still good.
Okay, and 2 ounces club soda.
And that's it?
No, well, yeah. Well,
So-
I guess you had too big of, well, you can put more club soda in it.
I'll put 2 ounces in. We'll do it as per
Okay.
according to Hoyle.
I would probably put more, but whatever.
Well, I want to taste it the way that Chad thinks it ought to taste.
All right, he calls it Chad. And
It seems appropriately douchey enough, right?
to represent us, great. A dash of bitters is optional if you don't mind a trace of alcohol. If you do, then don't bother.
Does it say what kind of bitters?
There you go. What's that?
What kind of bitters?
It doesn't say.
Let's put the bitters in. Just well, so for color, if it doesn't say, why don't we use Peychaud's because it's red. Yes.
Well, this is going to be pretty. And then we buy the Peychaud's. Where do we get the Peychaud's?
Peychaud's is a quasi easy thing to find. Again, the best place to buy bitters by far, hands down, is the vintage spirits place, Douglas and Pandora.
Okay.
But I think they actually sell it at the market stores, Millstream and Gate Street.
Cool.
So that gives it kind of a, well, hang on, let's compare colors here.
Oh, all right. Yeah, it's
Yeah,
a little bit
yeah,
lighter.
it's got, yeah.
Kind of a peachy. There you go. Doesn't that look good? All right, let's give this a swirl. Oh, that's good.
Oh,
yeah.
I forgot to, does it say anything about garnish?
No. Oh, garnish with the lemon wheel. There you go.
Lemon wheel, I didn't do wheels.
And then it says it's go ahead and try it. It's citrusy, slightly bitter and sparkly. Kind of like Sue when John forgets to take out the trash. Good Lord. John, I'll call this Sue's sassy spritz. Sue, you'd call anything sassy if it got you out of doing chores. Good Lord. Let me know if you want any tweaks, it says. So there you go. There's us on freaking AI. Don't you love that?
So, as cringy as that is, this
It's delicious.
is absolutely delicious. I gotta give our little douchey AI friend here a bit of credit.
Yeah.
That's the mocktail version of this is just unbelievable.
So just to recap, it made some delicious cocktails and mocktails, and basically all you have to do is go to the Happy Hour John and Sue ChatGPT. It uses ChatGPT. Open it in a browser. Don't try to open it on Facebook. It will not work. It's free.
Do you want to show them how to do it?
Well, I will. I'll just put it in. It's a little bit hard to do that in
Okay.
show and tell.
Okay.
But yeah, just make sure you open it into a browser on your phone, whether that's if you're using an iPhone in Safari or if an Android in Google Chrome, and just go in there and yeah, you'll be able to go and ask it any recipe ideas, and also, like I said before, find happy hour suggestions locally to you. And all of our shows are in there, and yeah, you'll be able to do whatever you want.
So, like I said, we threw it a bit of a softball today because we didn't want to get something that was going to be absolutely disgusting, or we didn't want to, we didn't want to stump it either. So, we're going to try it again with,
Gross stuff.
well,
Carol gave it a whirl.
just some absolute, things that shouldn't go together, and see how it does with that. Just a footnote though, the reason that Sue said something about a trace of alcohol, all bitters do have a trace of alcohol. It's very light, but if you don't want to imbibe that, or if you have an alcohol allergy, you want to avoid these things.
Ah, there you go.
So, but I mean, you can never actually get a buzz off that.
Well, that's good. Anyhow, those are awesome drinks, and
I like the mocktail version better, actually.
Yeah, so do I. It's actually really good. So I'll throw the link in there again with instructions on how to do that. I've also got a Beauty Please version of this, so if you want a makeover, you can give that a whirl, but it doesn't quite have the same sparkling personality as Chatty does with the Happy Hour John and Sue, because I fatted John. Come on, it's funny.
I'm being fed to a computer.
Yes, you are. All right. So we'll see you next week for something completely different. We'll find out what that is. All right. Have a great weekend, everybody.